How's it going? What's up, Caden? Oh, yeah, well, I wanted to be out this morning, but I need to process this deer that I shot yesterday morning. I got home to a house full of people for football Sunday. What's up, Josie? And the only thing I had time for was to bring the deer in the deer shed here and hang them up. I pulled the hide pretty much all the way off last night so the meat could cool down. And me doing this, I found out that, what's up, June? Found out that the deer was shot before in the hindquarters. So I think that explained why I found when I was gutting him yesterday, I found a real big, I don't know, cyst or something on his belly side. So I don't know if that's from the arrow going in and hitting him. But it basically, you lift up his tail and he had, it's funny to say, but he had two buttholes pretty much. So the one hind quarter looks a little greenish yellow. So I don't know. I'm not having luck shooting healthy deer. Last year I shot a doe. It was sickly looking, all skin and bones. And now this year I shoot one and it looks like this. So happy birthday, buddy. Yeah, I go up the hindquarters and stuff, get the hide off, and I'm going down, and I got to the tail, and I lifted the tail up, and I'm like, that looks like a mechanical broadhead hole. It's just like a double blade split open. Like what the hell? So cutting down, and it went from that to a big hole, not a big hole, but a decent sized gap in between that and the hide. So I'm like, nice. My guess is it was a crossbow, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, it's a little, doesn't look bad, it's just the yellow scares me a little bit. It's in one spot, but I don't think it's in the meat. I think it's in the or that casing the meat's in, you know what I'm saying? The silver skin. So I can put my fingers behind it and lift it up. So I'm thinking that I should be good. But I'm trying to cut the neck off and the head off, so facing you guys this way because I don't want to get a strike or a warning again, because God forbid I get another one. I got until December 9th to have my strike taken away from my channel. So that's why when you come into the live, it says viewer discretion advised. So trying to cover my basics here. But yeah, it's just, there's the leg part. Yeah, it's pretty much all I'm going to show because I don't want to get in trouble. What's going on, Bruce? But yeah, I'm happy. I have meat in the freezer now, and I can hopefully put 2 more tags on dough. And then I have both my boys, they have tags to go out. So I'm going to be a little busy here. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to go live while I'm hunting with my boys. Because somebody doesn't like the fact that they're shooting crossbow. It's just amazing how people think, like, only if they knew where their meat came from. Hey, Alice, how's it going? Good morning. Thanks for stopping by. Anyway, if the people that report me for taking my kids hunting, showing them the right way to do things, and hunting and skinning deer and doing whatever else, if the people knew that buy their meat from the store, where their meat actually comes from, how their meat gets in that package, they probably wouldn't eat freaking meat. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, yeah, 100%, Alice, 100%. So, I'm trying to do everything in my power not to get in trouble again. Whether it's going to work or not, I don't know. The only thing you can do is try anymore. But yeah, what's up, TJ? Yeah, I'd rather be out hunting too. Yeah, I came out last night and I just took the hide off of it. It's laying right here. I took the hide off and lay it there, and now I'm starting to hack the head off so I can European mount it. So, hey, there's wifey. Hey, how's Pops doing? Is he okay? You hear anything? Everybody that's in chat, if you could please pray for my wife's dad. He's currently right now in surgery. Found some cancer in his bladder or something. So he's currently in surgery right now, getting work done. So pray that he has a quick recovery, makes it through it nice and healthy. Please. Really appreciate it. Means a lot. And of course, my wife's in here. Oh, he didn't go back yet. What the hell? Thought he was supposed to be back there by 7 o'clock or 8. What the hell? No, actually, I didn't find my arrow. I really want to walk up there today and look for it, because now that I'm actually looking at the deer compared to where I hit it, it was a pretty good. Like in the video, it seems like I'm shooting straight in front of me, but I'm not. I was angled down pretty good, and I hit him. Just a scoosh high. I mean, I double lunged him. I don't know how, because of where the exit wound is, but double lunged him. I did hit a bone. One of the ribs, almost cut the rib right in half. So those Monotech G5s, man. Yeah. I don't know what it looks like, because like I said, I didn't find the arrow. I don't know what it looks like. So I would like to go back today and look for it. I want to say that reaction to me going, fuck, I missed, was the arrow going through and deflecting off the deer. So where I was looking for my arrow, I think is completely wrong. I think it's way to the right on that hillside somewhere because the way it deflected. It looked like it was going right towards that big tree he was standing in front of, but it deflected off that to the right. So I'm going to go up there and I'm going to see if I can recover my arrow. And that way when I European mount it, I can put the arrow on top there. But haha, funny, $100. Hey, you can send me $100. My PayPal's linked to my channel. Feel free. Feel free. That'd be awesome. Yes, I use a fillet knife to butcher my deer. Alright, starting to hack away. Here we go. That was easy. That was easy. Easy breezy. Right? Right. I guess. I don't know. Here, maybe I can. Here's the buck. Haha. See? That's a mechanical broadhead hole. There's the tail. That's the mechanical broadhead hole. So he was smacked in the rear end at one point. Brad, I already did that. Oh, the front legs, they're laying right here. I usually hack them off first. That way, when I'm done hacking them off, I can take my knife and run it right up the front leg, up towards the brisket. And then I do the same thing on the other side. And then I go from the brisket all the way down the neck, right to the chin almost. So that way I can take the hide and wrap it around and, get most, if not all, of the neck meat. Thank you, Legendary Princess. You too. Oh, this here? Yeah, that's my scent crusher closet. That's where all my hunting stuff goes, what Alice says. It kills all the odors on your clothes, all the scent and stuff. Every morning I go hunting, I come out here and run it for 15 minutes, make sure it kills all the scent. When I'm done hunting, I put the clothes back in there, turn the machine on, let it go. What's up, Mims? How's it going, buddy? Hey, man, look at... Look at that mark on the nose, man. That is awesome. I really wish I could freaking get that. Well, I wish I had the money to get them mounted, but I don't have the money for it. Just don't. It'd be cool to have just because of the marking on his nose. It's pretty neat. It's distinctive. I want to look back at my trail camera pictures because I might even have him on camera. Maybe 15 inches or so. Unfortunately, Bruce, I'm only allowed one. Being that you're in New Jersey, maybe I can go and buy an out-of-state tag and go in Jersey. Yeah, right. My cousin offered me to go down to Jersey how many times already, and I've never went. So but yeah, just hacking up the meat now and processing away. What's up, Ricky C? Yeah, Pennsylvania is a $1 state, unfortunately. Which I honestly think I think that should change, to be honest. I really think we should go to a $2 state. That's just me. Um, there is a lot of deer in Pennsylvania. Yes, I know I've been having a hell of a time finding to get on the deer, but there's a lot of deer in PA. A lot of doe. I mean, shit, you can buy up to 6 Pennsylvania doe tags and tag 6 doe in a year. But you're only allowed $1. Blows my mind. So oh, I can't spin her that way, huh? Damn you. Damn you. Alright, spin it like that. Yeah, that that arrow that hit him literally hit the hind quarter bone and probably bounced right off. So I don't know what the hell that guy was shooting at. Cross down. Cutting around the spinal cord now to get the back straps out. $16, what's going on, man? There you go, man. Have fun in Maryland. Sorry, guys, I gotta be out of the camera in a minute. Getting the best part of the meat now, guys. This is the best part here. I already ate the heart and the inside tenderloins. Call those the humper straps. Just a, I don't know, old term, I guess you could say. Give me a minute here, I'll show you this big old chunk of meat. What I'm about to show you is exactly what you buy in the stores, like a pork loin or a beef loin. Same thing. But this is way better because it's not packed with antibiotics and whatever the hell else is in it, you know. It's all free range meat. Kind of like when you buy the grass-fed beef. The one back strap. What's going on, Shive? Yep, just fatten them up. Alright, Mims, have a good one, buddy. Oh yeah, this is the best, man. I already ate the heart last night and the inside tenderloins there. Fried that up for the family and our guests that we had yesterday for football Sunday. Even had my brother-in-law's fiance try deer meat for the first time. And she loved it. Give me a second here. I'm working on the second one. That off. Show you guys. No, I don't want that silver skin. Silver skin should stay right there. Ouch. Loin number 2. Yeah, buddy. This deer is not fatty at all. He's running a little bit. He wasn't, the hocks weren't really rutted up like you would think they would be. So I have them laying right here. I said to my brother-in-law, I said, hey man, he said, you want something good for scent? I said, put your buck urine and stuff on that and then drag it behind you. Be good. Cindy, how's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Just out here butchering my the buck that I shot yesterday. See that? That's fucking hard. That didn't go through, so I don't... This piece right here is so freaking hard. That's part of that cyst or whatever the hell I cut out of it yesterday. Just don't trust it. I was gonna use it for burger meat, but nope, I ain't trusting that shit. No. The belly, like right down by the crotch. Like, you know, when you're field dressing at the buck, you cut his junk off and hang that in the tree or whatever, and then you take your fingers and you go up to the rib cage, or right where you stick your knife in to go up to the rib cage. It was, dude, I'm telling you, it was like this thick, hard as a damn rock, and the minute you cut open, all this nasty fluid came out of it. Now, like I said, this deer was shot in the rear end. Yeah, he was shot in the rear. There's a mechanical broadhead hole, probably 1.5 inches, 2 inches away from his butthole. See this right here? That's his butthole. That's the mechanical blade hole. I want to say whoever shot him before evidently didn't know what the hell he was doing, or it was just really buck fevered up and he hit him in the butt. You can see where it hit on the hind quarter, and it's right there by the bone. So I want to say they goofed up big time, and the broadheader ain't nothing is in there, so the arrow worked itself out. So, but I gotta set that table up. Oh yeah, I mean, I'll show you. But the more I show you, the more of a chance I have of getting in trouble from YouTube. So. Yeah. My guess is that he was facing away from him, and he just tried doing the old, what is that called? The Texas bullseye or whatever the hell it was. Tried sending it right up through. Well, he missed. Front shoulder number 1. Give me a second. I gotta go set this table up so I can set the meat and stuff on that. Yeah, the Texas heart shot. Yep. Front shoulder number 2. Like, to be honest with you, this exit hole is in like no man's land, is what they call it. And I got both lungs. Both lungs. Hmm. The best buck lure you'll ever get. Yeah. My cousin tried it years ago. He actually killed it. He killed it. This much of the arrow is sticking out of his rear end. How's it going, everybody? Thank you all for stopping by today. I know it's not me sitting in the woods, so, but hey, this is part of it. If I would have the money to drop it off at the butcher's, I sure would. That way I can tell them to make front shoulders or whatever, or all the hindquarters out of jerky, front shoulders hamburger. That's what I'm really big in, is jerky and burger. I don't do too many steaks or anything like that, so I usually give the neck roast away. And this neck's pretty damn big. It's probably good 20, 10, 15 pounds of meat. Uh, Ever since I started hunting and I'd shoot a deer, whether a buck, doe, whatever, I would always, always, always give the neck roast to my mom. And well, my mom has passed away the last 2 years now, and I try to give the neck roast to somebody else that will enjoy it just as much as me and my mom did, because she would make a big roast, invite me over for dinner, and I'd take home some leftovers and stuff like that. So, but now somebody else can enjoy the neck. Thank you, Ryan. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, man, it happens. She was in the stand with me yesterday, for sure. She was there cheering me on, telling me not to screw up. Try hacking the neck off quick. Be honest, buddy, I don't even know, and it'd probably be a little cheaper if I would take it to him like this, just shoulders and hind quarter and stuff like this. But hey, man, can you cut this up for me? Maybe $150. I don't know. I have no idea, man. The last time I have ever taken a deer to a butcher shop, I think I was 15 years old. I shot a 5-pointer with my rifle, and I took it to the butcher's. And that was honestly the last time I was ever in a butcher shop. So, Bucknuts, what's going on, man? Thank you. Well, the neck, man, you basically, you clean it up. And you just throw it in a slow cooker, man, with potatoes and carrots and corn, celery and onions and potatoes. You just throw it all in there and you eat a roast. That's the thing. I'm 16. That's another thing. Like, I know for a fact you don't get your deer meat. You might get a little bit of it, but most of the time it's Joe Blows from up the road or Mary Lou from down the street. 100%, man, I'm telling you. You don't get your meat back from the butcher. You get a little bit, not a lot. Yeah, I mean, pretty much 200 pounds. It doesn't make sense. Like, by the time I debone everything and have it in my pot here, it's probably a good, 50 pounds of meat. The buck that I shot, it was maybe 175 pounds. Dressed, maybe a $150. He wasn't, he is not a Pennsylvania giant. I'll tell you that. His G2s are only probably 5 inches long, There's nothing crazy. But yeah, it is true, man. You don't get your meat back when you take it to a butcher. They have so many people that take their meat there and want everything processed up. They know roughly what you get back on a deer, and they give you roughly that back. Oh, he is a Pennsylvania freezer filler, and it's my Pennsylvania freezer filler. Like I said, man, I'm proud of him. Yes, I wanted a big buck, a bigger buck, mature, bigger buck. But I'm not going to be picky, especially when I have a 12-day vacation. I hunted I hunted 17 days. 17 days. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're that's almost half the season I hunted without tagging anything. 17 days and countless of hours in that saddle. I'm talking I went live at like 6:30 or something in the morning, but I was already set up in that saddle for an hour and a half. At 4:30, 5 o'clock, man, I'm in that saddle, in waiting for daylight. And you figure if I hunt until, sometimes I got down at 10, sometimes I got down at 9, sometimes I hunted all damn day. It's tiring, man. It's tiring. Today's the first day that I've slept in all month. I've been running on like virtually zero sleep. So I'll go to bed. I'll go in the bed at night. Probably lay down. Since I've been hunting on vacation, I'm in bed by 7:30, 8 o'clock because I get up at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, get ready, and then I got a heck of a drive and I got a hell of a hike into where I go, especially if I'm hunting public land. And I really hate to say it, I shot this deer on private. But the landowner, he congratulated me because it was logged. The property was logged off last year, so I never hunted it. So I messaged the landowner and said, "Hey man, you mind if I drive up the logging road to recover a deer I shot?" And he goes, "I don't give a shit what you do, man. Get that deer out." All right, cool. So that's what I did. He was nice, congratulated me. Tell you a little bit about the hunt for those of you who weren't there yesterday to watch it. I had a rough week on public. It was my number one rut spot. Well, the number one rut spot is not number one no more. I talked to a bunch of locals. They're seeing the same thing I'm seeing, which is nothing. So I decided, talked to my brother-in-law, and I said, "Hey man, I don't know what you're doing tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna hit my private piece up." Hey J.A., you can see yourself out. I don't take kindly to that shit no more. I know it's a joke. Everybody jokes around about it. Hey. It's not funny no more. Evidently, I know it's on your mind, since you got to come in my chat and type that. Honestly, I let one person call me that. And that's another YouTuber, NJ Fishing Manic. That's the only man I allowed to let me call that, because he's gradually joking around. I watch his live. He goes, "Yo, Brokeback, what's going on, buddy? Back Mountain, what's going on?" He's joking. Most of you motherfuckers that come in here ain't. You're just trying to be an asshole. I can be an asshole right back. Remember that. Where's your deer at, Jay? I don't see you butchering no meat. Neck roast. What's up, bozo? Soon, probably, starting a grinder. I gotta go rinse this off. I dropped it in fucking hair. Right? Bullseye Ben, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I just here butchering up the deer that I shot. Nice little 8-pointer. Not bad. Look at that nice little white patch on his nose. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Right? That's neat. Oh, ticks are falling off of him like crazy. Jesus mighty. It's not bad, guys, right? Oh yeah, man. Hey, same to you, buddy. Hope you're having a good Monday. Good luck out there. I know you've been shooting. Oh yeah, he's a good little buck. Nothing huge, you know. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, Roger. Yeah, meat in the freezer, man. I was freaking out, man. Honestly, it was a rough start to the season. Didn't know what was gonna happen, if I was gonna shoot one or not. Thankfully, the dear God sent one my way. Damn, dude, Riley, that's a big buck, man. Congratulations. Heck yeah, dude. Congrats. I would love to shoot something like that, but you know, I already passed up 2 buck this year. I wasn't passing a third. I told my boys, I said, hey, I said, you guys ready to shoot a bigger buck than what Dad did? Because I hope you guys do. I don't know, John Stewart. Why are you gay? Why are you here then? Like, honestly, if you're gonna come in here and say that crap, what the fuck are you doing watching my goddamn live? If you're gonna joke, joke differently. Alright? Because that's not, I don't take kindly to that shit. Nobody does. Go be a freaking jerk asshole to somebody else. Oh, and another thing, for all them people telling me that I didn't know what I was doing, or that I need to sit higher, or go do this and go do that, guess what? I shot a buck. So, in your face. Been hunting since I was fucking 8 years old. I know plenty of know what the fuck I'm doing. I hate it when people say, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Oh, you gotta rattle. Oh, you gotta grunt. I ain't gotta do shit besides sit here and wait for him to come in. You know, 9 times out of 10, you grunting or rattling, that's scaring deer away. Do you not know that? Especially if a mature buck has been grunted at or rattled at. He can tell the difference. Right, pretty much, man. Good one, Roger. Congrats, buddy. Oh yeah, especially a mature buck, man. That buck has been around the block more times than what you can think. For instance, I was out in Ohio 3 years ago. The first time in my life I've ever hunted out in Ohio. I paid for a hunt to go out there to try shoot a big giant. My guide gave me his rattling antlers and said, dude, go in and rattle. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I did. I called in my first buck rattling, but it was a young, mature buck, a 2-year-old. I went the next day in a different stand. I'm sitting there rattling, bam, clashing the antlers together, do. Put them down. About a minute or two later, I look up. I see a big mature buck walking in, stop dead. And look, right in my direction. You know what he did? He turned around and went back the opposite way. He knew. He knew. Just fires me up, man. All these people telling every hunter what to do and stuff. The hunter knows what to do. You know what I mean? He knows. Just because you're doing something in your neck of the woods or in your area and it supposedly works for you, but do you know how many deer you spook away before that one dumb enough to come in? You probably scare more giant buck away than you even know about. Just like blind calling, blind grunting and stuff, blind rattling. Every professional hunter out there tells you not to do it because you'll get busted. There's a time and place to do it, and that's it. Yep, I hunt in Pennsylvania, northeastern Pennsylvania. Oh yeah, you will learn your lesson the hard way. You will. I'm telling you. That's why I don't rattle, guys. That's way too much movement up your boom, bam, smacking it. That's too much movement. Because 9 times out of 10, you ain't catching that buck walking in. He's gonna catch you. Yeah, now see that I've seen that works, but it still doesn't sound like a fight. It sounds like a little tiny sparring match, if you know what I'm saying. Like 16, I know you've probably saw 2 buck fighting. I'm talking a knockdown, drag out, beat your ass, I'm gonna kill you fight with 2 bucks. I've seen that, and it's freaking. I've seen it with my own eyes in real life, in person. It is nasty. It sounds like trees are snapping in half like this. Shit's flying freaking everywhere. And it is loud. It is louder than what you can rattle in the tree. I'll tell you that. You can't replicate. The only thing you could replicate is unless you're down on the ground yourself and you're rattling and you're running around, you're snapping twigs and branches and running into stuff and still rattling, that's the only way you're actually going to make it sound realistic enough for a mature buck to come in. And even then, you do that, you're not going to have enough time to get back up the tree, or maybe in your ground blind or whatever. You won't have enough time because they hear it, they rip their heads, they go, oh, that's a good fight. Let's go see if that doe's sitting over there. Immediately. They're there within under 5 minutes. Like it's hard, man. It's hard. And like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate everybody saying, hey, do this, do that, but I don't need your help. I really don't. I have a YouTube channel for a reason, so I can teach people my way of hunting and how I am successful. Whether you take my hunting tips and put it to use in the field, that's up to you. I hunt different areas than most of the people that I talk to and hunt with. Right? I'm literally in the mountains. I don't have flat land, I don't have farmland, I don't have ag country out here. I'm in hill country, mountain country. Where the wind and thermals play 95% of the role in your hunt. The buck that I have sitting in front of me right now, he winded me yesterday. I knew where my wind was going. I knew if something was going to come down there, I had to shoot. As soon as they came up on top of that knoll, that little ridge a little bit, I had to. I couldn't shoot before that because there was a brush pile in front of me. He had to clear that brush pile. When he got down in that little drainage, right in, dude, I never seen a buck hit the brake so damn hard in my life. He was on a good trot. Boom, 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 boom. He freaking hit the freaking brakes. Boom, up, nose up. He caught. I knew it right away. And I was like, man, I don't have it. He needs to take 2 more steps, and then I can shoot. Well, he took 1 step, head up, smelling. He took 1 more step. I'm like, all right, now I'm going to be able to shoot him. And he took another step. Well, that 3rd step opened him up completely. But he winded me. He winded me. And this buck is, he's not no older than 2.5 years old. Or 3. He's no older. I'm telling you, he's not. I am disappointed that I shot an immature buck, but hey, it's meat in the freezer. I'm happy. I'm proud of him. I'm proud that I can put a tag on him. I came home, went on the Pennsylvania Game Commission website, reported my harvest within 2 hours of me shooting him. So it's done out of the way. But yeah, like I said, he busted me. He caught wind. Now, if that would have been a mature buck, he wouldn't have took those 2-3 extra steps. He would have took those 2-3 extra steps on turning the hell around to go out of there. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't say no older than 3, really, honestly. 2.5 is in my head hard. I mean, I could be wrong. He could be older. He just doesn't look nowhere near the size of the 9-point that I have on the wall. Oh yeah, real decent size. That's what my brother-in-law said. He goes, damn, dude, look at his body. He's pretty big. Yeah, he's big bodied. Big body. Hack these hindquarters off. That. You know what works really good for this? Which I have in the house, and I wasn't thinking. A Sawzall. I might have to go get that. No, I got it. I'll show you the head. That's about it that I could show you. Oh, and then that white mark right on his nose there, the brow. Yeah, he's not giant. Typical mountain scrub buck. Yeah, anytime. Outdoor Fix, what's going on, man? Thanks for stopping by. Thank you all for stopping by today. I know it's a little bit of a different switch here from me being in the woods. Oh, he's gonna be real good. Dude, he was delicious last night. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys saw the post I put on the community page or not, but good old Yingling lager and some deer meat. That's like my favorite. Drink a nice lager, Yingling lager, while I'm frying up backstrap and heart. Dude, there's no better taste in the world than a nice fresh can of beer and fresh meat, deer meat. It's the best. This is the first deer that I harvested this season. Well, Mims, hey, you feel like coming out to Pennsylvania, northeastern Pennsylvania, and hanging out for a couple days, hit me up, man. You can email me. Email's on my page, backmountainoutdoors23@gmail.com. Hit me up. Maybe we can think of something for next year or something, you know? That way I can, I not only look for a spot for me, but I can look for a spot for you, and you could sit and, hey, man, you can get, buy your out-of-state tag. Your out-of-state license comes with your buck tag, and then it comes with a fall and spring turkey tag. And then your buck tag is your muzzleloader tag too, and then you can buy your doe tag right over the counter, get it right then and there. That's $6 for a doe tag. I want to say the out-of-state license, that is a little pricey. I think the last I knew it was like $250 or something like that for out-of-state license, non-resident. Yeah, man, let me know. I mean, I am no hunting guide. I'll tell you that. I will literally take you hunting and say, I'll give you a pin location and say, here you go. Good luck. You know what I mean? Like, I'll have the scouting and everything done for you, so that way you know. The only thing is I have 2 lock-on stands, being that I'm a saddle hunter. What's up, Mainly Off Grid? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's a little expensive. I think in 2023, when I paid for my out-of-state hunt in Ohio, it was a $250 fee for the license and tags, and I got a either sex tag, which would be a doe tag there too. I believe that it was right around $250, $300, somewhere in there. Oh man, I'm just cleaning the deer that I shot yesterday. Nice little 8-point. Finally got some meat in the freezer, some fresh meat, so I'm happy there. My kids they were really on me to shoot a deer. They're like, "Come on, Dad, you got to shoot one. We want some fresh deer meat." All right, I'm trying. So I'm gonna have to cut the rest of the hide off of the head, and then I'm gonna have to get the pot out and fill her up with water and put some bleach in there and boil away. About the normal, I would say. The tenderloins are looking good. Wifey, do you want me to keep the neck roast? It's pretty freaking big. That's all I gotta say. I could probably cut it into 2 pieces, and we could have 2 dinners out of it, and then a bunch of leftovers. I don't have a picture. I can't show a picture of it. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe. Yeah. Give me a minute. There he is. That's the picture of the deer. I can probably show you a couple more here. Hold on. Oh, that was me in there in the woods with him. There's a nice one. And that was me frying it up with the old Yingling logger. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay, love you. Hope your dad's making out good. You're jealous, yeah. Yep, I used the bow. Matter of fact, it was a brand new bow. It was the Bear Species XT. 70-pound draw, 27.5-inch draw. Excuse me, draw length. Yeah, man. I'm proud of it. I mean, hell. I need to take these hindquarters off the hanging rack there. Oh yeah, 100%, man. Any newer bear bow, definitely recommend it. 100%. Yeah, and the only reason why I'm shooting a Bear Species XT this year is because I'm a Hoyt guy. I love Hoyt. I was out practicing probably 3 weeks before season, and on my draw cycle back to shoot, my top limb splintered. I freaked out, didn't know what to do. I messaged a couple of my YouTuber buddies and stuff, blah, blah, blah. The one said, "Hey man, I'm gonna do a live tonight. Send me all your PayPal information. I'll see if we can get donations for you to either get your bow fixed or to get you a new bow." Well, I'm so thankful for my buddy Rivers and Recurves, and Outside with Shy. They held the live. I got a bunch of donations, enough for me to go out and buy the bear. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Hi, brother, looking fantastic. Thank you. It's not catching, it's shooting. It's two completely different things. You don't catch deer, you shoot them. You can only catch fish. So, no, I don't drink in the saddle. Are you crazy? I know a lot of people that do it. But then if Mr. Green Jeans comes walking up on you, guess what happens? You get a fine. You lose your hunting license, your hunting privileges, possibly forever. So yeah, my advice to you is not to do that. So. All right, thank you, 16. Appreciate it. I was saying I shoot a bear bow, like the brand bear bow. I shoot a Pennsylvania black bear in 4. This is 834 pounds. I'm in the Boone and Crockett book for the Pennsylvania black bear. At the time, I was in the top 3 in the state of Pennsylvania. I do believe I am still in the top 10 in Pennsylvania. But yeah. Thank you, man. I'm going to keep that in mind. Appreciate that. That was hind quarter number 1. Gotta hack the leg off of that. Yeah, bear, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I have not been bear hunting since I shot my bear back in 2004. So, my brother-in-law has been trying to get me to buy a bear tag. 16 in here. He's been trying to get me to buy a bear tag. I'm never gonna shoot nothing bigger than that, especially a black bear. You know, like if I want to shoot something bigger, I'm gonna have to go after brown or a grizzly bear. You know what I mean? There's no way I'm gonna shoot something bigger than an 834-pound black bear. Yeah, a lot of people swear on that, and a lot of people swear on smoking weed in the tree stand. Brings them in too. I don't know. I've never tried both, so you know, who knows? Didn't you see a? Yeah, yep. Yeah, I was actually live while I saw that bear. I was hunting with my brother-in-law on public land, not that far from the house here. Um, he was only maybe 250 pounds, nothing big, you know. Type of gun used in special bow. What, to shoot my bear? I shot that bear with a 30-06. Um, Took one shot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Grizzly hunt, dude. Any hunt nowadays is freaking expensive. Like the guy, I really would like to go out to Ohio again, to the outfitter that I was at before in 2023. I would really like to go out there again. It's just I don't have the $2,500 to go out there. It's a $2,000 hunt, a full week. Then I have to pay for, you know, the out-of-state license and tags, and then I gotta pay to go all the way drive out there. It's a 5.5 hour drive. Yeah, it's just I would love to go out there. I just don't have the money to do it. Um, I want to go. I want to go back out there again, and I want to actually record my hunt out there. Because when I went out there the first time, I was just getting into YouTube, starting to post stuff. I wasn't going too crazy on anything. Give me a minute, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, I'm back. Actually, my son came up to me the other day and says, "Dad, come here. I want to show you something. Come here, look." I was like, "What, man? What? What?" And he's like, "Dad, come here, look." He's like, "This thing is huge. I swear to you. I'm gonna show you what he found the other day. This thing is huge, guys. Like, I wish I could find the buck that did it. But, dude, check this rub out. It's right behind my house. Check that freaking rub out, guys. Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm still on my tripod. Dude, there's tine marks way up here. Like, that's crazy. My son found that. He's like, "Dad, you gotta go see this." He goes, "I think it's a really fresh rub." And I come walking out, and I just round the corner of the shed. And he goes, "Do you see it?" And I went, "Oh, damn, that is fresh." And so my guess it's one of the 8s or that real big 5-pointer that I have running around here. Oh. Yeah, I got you. You gotta go back for Boo Boo, right? It's literally 50 yards from my house. James, yeah, what's up, buddy? Lucas, what's going on? Yeah, nothing big, nothing huge, but there he is. That white patch on his nose right here, that's cool. Technically, He's a 7 because he broke his brow off. But I'm an old Pennsylvania guy. You can hang a ring on it, it's a point. That's what the rules were back in the day. If you could hang a ring on that, it's considered a point. Nah, it's got to be an inch long. It's an 8-pointer. Thank you, thank you. Awesome, Rob. Congratulations, buddy. Andrews, I am American. Pennsylvania. On the hunt, 365. What's going on, buddy? Hey, you out in the woods? You hunting? I'm processing the deer right now that I shot yesterday, so. Yeah, browns are like coastal bears, like shoreline and shit like that. Grizzlies are up in the actual woods. Sonny Dixon, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, man, all that work finally paid off, man. Heck yeah. I'm glad, man. I was getting a little worried there. No, yeah. Unfortunately, man, I don't have the money to get them mounted. I'm a broke fella. And I'm one of those people that don't have credit cards and shit like that. I would love to get them mounted. That'd be awesome. High altitude fishing, what's going on? Yeah. Yeah, I want to do a European mount on it. That's what everybody's telling me. But really the only reason why I really want to get him mounted is because of that white mark on his nose. I just think that's neat. That's cool. It's a very distinctive marking. Like, if I didn't shoot this buck and I got him on trail camera, I could keep tabs on this buck all the way up until I shoot him, of how big he gets, just because of that marking on his face. It's right here. I mean, you'd be able to pick that deer out of anything just because of that mark on his face. That's the reason why I'd want to get him mounted, you know. I probably lost Wi-Fi connection going all the way out there. Sorry, guys. On that rub, dude, the thing of it is, right where that rub is, I could turn around and I could show you deer beds. Liam, what's going on, buddy? High altitude. What's going on, Rob? No, I mean, yeah. I had the thing of it is, it's real weird, man. I wanted to move my trail cameras right in my backyard, facing the path that all the deer come out of. And I'm like, my neighbor right here, he's like, man, you see all the deer that bed down right here in the back? I said, yeah, they're always there, man. Every morning I get up to go to work, they're always there. Always. It doesn't matter what day it is, they're there, bedded. So I was like, man, I'm gonna get my camera and I'm gonna put it down there and I'm gonna angle it at the way that I could catch them in the bed and all that stuff. But then I was looking and there's really not a tree down there to put it on. And then 2 days later, my freaking kid comes up to me and goes, Dad, look at this rub. To me, that would have been awesome, catching a buck, doing a buck rub. Yeah, man, dude, I'm telling you, I have pictures on my channel that they're bedded right here in my backyard. They bed down on this little swell right here. And there's a path that runs up the side of my yard here. And then another one that comes down and intersects. And dude, they're here every freaking day. Every day. If I was allowed to hunt in my development, I'd be hunting right in my freaking backyard. Yeah. No, what's going on, Joe? Yeah, this is maybe no, he's way more than 40 inches. I'd probably say he's about a 80-inch, 90-inch deer. Nothing crazy. I actually have a measuring device in my one hunting bag. I could give him a quick measurement. But yeah, I'm saying his main beams are maybe 20 inches long. No, not even. Maybe 15 inches long, 15-inch spread. The mass is maybe an inch and a half, 2 inches, maybe. The points are no more than 6 inches long. Yeah, I'd say maybe an 80-inch deer. Right? All right, Rob, I'll have to do that, buddy. Unfortunately, I can't do anything right now because I'm live. But after my live and everything comes back, I will. I'll check it out. Yeah, 16. That's what I was saying. About 80, 90 inches. Nothing crazy. Honestly, this is the typical Pennsylvania buck. In most people's eyes, this is a giant to them. Here in Pennsylvania, a 130-inch buck is giant. So, to me, shooting this, hey man, I love it. It's awesome. It's good enough for me. You can't eat the antlers, you know. Can't eat them up. So, no, it's a white tail, buddy. Yeah, white tail. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, but I'm gonna European mount them. I want to have more racks on my wall in the house. Um, I have an 8 pointer and I have my big 9. I want to put this on the wall for a European mount. I have another European mount that I still didn't finish from 5 years ago, 6 years ago, maybe even longer. It's in my other part of the shed in the back. That was a big 8. He's probably a good 100 and maybe 120 inches, give or take. Hmm. It's weird, but okay. Uh, well, I still have 2 doe tags, and then my 2 boys have a buck and a doe tag each. So I'll be spending a lot of time with them in the woods. Right. Take a bite of that, I freaking smash, break all my damn teeth. Where are you about located at, Rob? What's up, JC? Yeah, I'm in Pennsylvania. I can can grind up a concrete block and eat it too. Yeah, right. Just because you can grind it up and stuff, that doesn't mean it's edible. Almost to New York. Oh, all right, all right. I'm probably like Binghamton, you're saying? Oh, okay. That's not that far from me. I don't know where Pretty Boy Reservoir is, bud. Um, I I try to be secretive of my location, where I am actually at. That's why I usually tell everybody I'm in the Poconos. So that's roughly where I'm located. It's in the Poconos. I haven't been coyote hunting in, geez, almighty. Shit, man. It's got to be over 15 years ago I was coyote hunting. Good, 16. Craig Wolf, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Thank you all for joining me. I know I'm not in the woods today, so it's a little bit of a different getup and attire. So I'm out here processing the buck that I shot yesterday. I'm done. I quartered them all up. Now I gotta debone it, but I'm freezing my butt off. I'm sitting here with the door open because if I go like this, you can see me pretty good in here, I guess, but it's a little dark. Yeah. Well, here in my house, my kids love deer jerky. So do I. I love it. That's like my favorite to eat is deer jerky. Uh, I have the back straps that I make only one way, and that is it. I cut them really, really thin, probably about a quarter inch or so, maybe thinner. I cut them up real thin, throw them in a frying pan with butter. I use a special seasoning and with some pepper. Fry them up until like you put them on there and you're frying them, and all of a sudden you like see the blood start coming out and stuff. You flip it, let that fry up until the blood comes out. Flip it again, take it off. You're done. But that's how I do the back straps. I'll be making jerky, and 80% of the deer that I shoot, I make hamburger out of. Or I can't say hamburger. I make burger meat. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do, man. Like my hindquarters, I cut up all jerky. I might save a chunk for like a roast or to cut steaks out of or something. Very, very, very rarely do I do that. Uh, Both hindquarters go for jerky. Hell, even sometimes I take the back straps and I cut them up and make them for jerky. You want to talk about good taste and piece of meat, piece of jerky. That's it, buddy. Sausage? Well, it's not bad. It's pretty easy, to be honest with you. As you're grinding up the meat, make sure you have your sausage pipe there and your casings and stuff her up, man. I want to make snack sticks. I want to go and get jalapeno cheese or pepper jack cheese with jalapenos, and I want to make snack sticks because my brother-in-law has a smoker. Yeah, I made last year. I made my back straps in the butterfly steaks. Yeah, summer sausage is good. This antler here, it's metal cast antler. I think if you go if you go to my community page and scroll down quite a ways, you'll see a hat like this with a clip on it. There. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. With a clip on it. I actually have another one here. This is the hat you will see on my community page with this hat clip. I actually got that hat clip. I don't know if you guys watch The Hunting Beast at all. Dan Infault, he wears these clips. I actually commented on one of his videos, and he kindly commented back exactly where he got the hat clips. So I went and ordered me one, and then my wife got me this one. Yeah, man, if you go on that website there, dude, they have a whole bunch of them. They have deer antlers like this. They have elk antlers. They have moose antlers that you could get. They have fish. Everything. It's pretty cool. Yeah, you can get matching, so you can have both on each side. This? Yeah, that works, man. It works. It works, man. I'm telling you. I got turned on to this closet when I had my hunt out in Ohio. My guide, he is a scent Nazi. He will not let you go hunting in the woods until you shower, wash your clothes, and put your clothes in this and run this closet at least 3 times. He will not let you go hunting. Even when you come back for lunch, you need to take a shower before you go back and get in your clothes and go hunting. He won't let you go hunting at all. He is a scent Nazi. It works. I've had deer downwind of me. Yes, they were a little skittish. They knew something was up, but they couldn't figure out what it was. They were still downwind of me feeding. It works. I'm telling you, it works. But you're never going to beat a deer's nose. You're never going to beat a deer's nose. Never, ever, ever, ever. Don't matter what the hell you do, you're not going to beat a deer's nose. Never. Oh, I hunt the wind. I do hunt the wind. It's not the wind that screws you. It's the thermals. The thermals are what carry your scent around. If you don't hunt the wind, you ain't gonna see shit. This here is just a precaution that I'm taking to help me mask my odor. I take showers. I put my clothes in this. I wash my clothes. If I'm driving real far, my clothes go from this and go right into my scent bag. It works. It does work. I know a lot of people don't give a shit about their scent, that they just hunt the wind and it works for them. Well, I go the next step and I use this. A lot of people think I'm crazy and I'm dumb for doing it, but to me, I saw a difference in me seeing deer. Like, I saw, oh my God, I want to say probably 100 deer in my 3-day hunt out in Ohio. Like, I saw a lot of deer. Oh yeah, yeah, but why? Yeah, your breath, dude. Your breath is number one. That's gonna fucking get you picked off. You know what helps? You're gonna think I'm nuts, and it is a little nasty, but it works. The baking soda that you guys keep in your refrigerator to kill the odors in your refrigerator, use to brush your teeth. Take your toothbrush, run it underwater, take that, shove it in the freaking baking soda, pull it out. Telling you, it works. Yeah, face mask. Well, I use face paint. All right, Rob, have a good one. Oh, that's it right there. That white mark that I was telling you about on his nose there, or up on the bridge of his nose. I like hunting with a bow. It's my number one weapon, is hunting with a bow. Because with a bow, you need to wait until they get into a certain range or certain distance. You need to wait for that broadside shot or quartering away a tiny bit. You know what I mean? You need to wait. With a gun, you can shoot a deer the minute you see it. Okay, I will. Thank you. He's made it out, though. He's in recovery. He's good. I'm glad. Awesome. It's a little bit of a relief. Thank God. Joe Crawford. They used to like Pokemon. Not no more. Oh, yeah, definitely more of a challenge with a bow. Like I said, with a rifle, you could be sitting there and go, oh, look, there's a deer. Boom! Shoot it. With a bow, you go, oh, man, there he is. All right, he's got to come in. Here he is. All right, well, oh, a little bit more yet. All right, now I can shoot. Thwack. You know? Oh, damn, Sonny, that's a nice one. Staying the night, but he's okay. I'll call you when I get to see him. Love you. Okay, love you too. See you soon. All right, everybody, I don't know if you were in here earlier. My wife's dad is in the hospital right now getting surgery. He got caught up with some, I believe, bladder cancer or something. Something's going on. He's in surgery right now. He's actually out in recovery, waiting. So if you guys could, please put your hands together, put some prayers out there so he has a quick, healthy recovery. I appreciate it. Thank you, Bruce. If you use a rifle out at 200 yards in the wind, it's a challenge, bro. I mean, a little. It's not a challenge like a bow, though. Moyers, what's going on, buddy? How's it going? Just out here processing my deer, cutting it up. So I just quartered it up. I pulled the hide off of it yesterday so that the meat and everything could cool down and stuff. So it was a little warm. It was like in the 50s. But I hung it up here in the shed so no bugs and stuff got at it. So got the meat sitting here on the table. Right there. So yeah, deer. I'm sorry, buddy. What's up, Buster? Scotty P, what's going on? Yeah, he's the deadly with the bow, man. Damn, Moyer. Jeez, you're having crappy luck with that, man. I live in Kentucky, Lake Cumberland. Yeah, I'll show it again, man. It's not cut off or nothing yet, but it's the rack. He's nothing big, man. He is nothing, you know, he's no giant. But I'll put meat in my freezer, right? There's that white marking that I told everybody about. Damn. Was it just quartering away from you too much, or? Yes, I'm hunting Pennsylvania. Northeastern Pennsylvania. Nice, Richie. Have a good one. Good luck hunting, man. Good luck. Mississippi Buster, what's going on, man? Yep, I'm up here in the mountains of Pennsylvania. Hey, if any of you guys like hunting and trapping, especially trapping, make sure you go check out Moyer Outdoor Adventures. Awesome guy, awesome in the trapping. He's really awesome, I'm telling you. Gets his kid into trapping and everything, so go check him out, man. He does hunting and fishing. A lot of trapping, though. More trapping than anything, so go check him out. Even from behind us, walked away behind him. It's at 8 point. Good try. Yeah, this is my only one that I got so far. I could have shot a couple doe, but I passed. Stupid me. This was the third buck that was in range of me this year. And I passed the other two, which I think the one buck I passed was a little bit bigger than this one, but he was young. Thank you, Moyers. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Nothing bad, nothing big. Here, I'll do one better for you guys. I'll just do this. Put the green screen up. Yeah, we have some giants up here. It's hard hunting in the mountains, man. The wind and thermals screw you up every time. Like my buddy Moyer Outdoors here, he's local to me. He's been having a heck of a time too this year. He just had a nice buck come into him at 35 yards, but never give him a shot. Thank you, Cody. I don't have no green screen set up. It's literally right on YouTube. You can hit a button and pick whatever picture you want to put up. Like, watch, I could do this. That's me and my boy hunting the other day. That's me in the saddle. Me in the saddle. Me in the saddle. Ground blind that I found on public land that I have no idea why he's even sitting there, because if he's shooting with a bow or a crossbow, the closest shot he has is maybe 50, 60 yards. He was my hunting partner the other afternoon. It's his first time he was in the woods and hunting. He's 8 years old, has a mentor license tag. Yeah, he's about 80 inches. Nothing crazy. I would say no bigger than 80, 90 inches. Thank you, Buster. I appreciate it, buddy. Nice deer. Thank you, thank you. Thank you all for stopping by, hitting that like button. I will, I'm getting this processed up. And to be honest, I'm probably going to be back at it tomorrow morning, bright and early. I gotta fill 2 doe tags yet, so stick around. Make sure if you do sub, hit that bell notification so you know when I go live and post my next videos. Because I will be live again on my doe hunts and stuff. I'll be on doe patrol, so. Oh, there you go, 16. Very nice. Yeah, filling that freezer. Yeah, man, we could do that. Hit me up, man. My email's on my channel. backmountainoutdoors23@gmail.com. Nice, that's awesome. All right, Richard, have a good one, buddy. Thanks for stopping by and hunting all. How's it going? Hi from Illinois. Ooh, man, you're in the land of giants out there, buddy. Christian, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. I was live when I did shoot the deer. I didn't show the kill shot, though, because YouTube frowns upon that. So, yeah, you can go back and watch the live from yesterday. It's about a 2-hour live. It's probably closer to the end of the live than I shot it. I can't give you a number of when I shot it because I don't know. But yeah, I was live. Showed you the deer on the ridge start walking down, then I panned back out, faced it to me, said I can't show this, guys, and next thing you know, I'm full draw with the bow and whack. Yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. I was shaking. I wasn't shaking when I first saw him. The buck fever set in after the shot, man. I started shaking like crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Freaking 16. I just don't understand it myself. I understand that there's certain people out there that don't like the shit, but I think YouTube needs to do a revamp on their rules and stuff, especially for the outdoor content creators. Like, this is a way of life for hundreds of years. Like, there's nothing wrong with showing you shooting and killing a deer or an animal, or there's nothing wrong with you showing the butcher process or cutting the meat up. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know people that I've heard of people that were processing deer on live, and next thing you know, boom, their live was shut down from YouTube, and there's no reason for it. Like there's so many people out there that are trying to get into the outdoor lifestyle that have no idea what the hell they're doing. So they come and they watch the YouTube videos so they can learn. Well, they can't learn nothing if you don't allow the content creators to show their learning process. Oh, they really do need to revamp, dude. 100%, man. Like, I got a warning on my channel because my kid was shooting a crossbow. I was in the video. I was the one recording it. Your child's doing a dangerous act. There's nothing fucking dangerous about it if you're teaching him the right way to do it. And you can't email YouTube. It's all automated shit. So it's not like you can actually say what you're doing and stuff, because they just don't give a shit. They'll ban you or take your video down or give you warnings or strikes or whatever the hell. Like, there's how many people that are live cutting up fish. What's different from me doing it on deer? Oh yeah, trippy. It's 100%, man. It's just it's crazy. Can I see here? Hold on. That's my 130 incher that I shot in 2023. See if I have another picture of them. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it. How's it going? Let me see here. Hold on a minute. Daryl Matthews. How's it going, buddy? I'm Jeremy, too. Nice to meet you. Yeah, that's the 130-inch mountain buck. Double throat patch. It's not a Muzzy Torque, but it's the original Muzzy. What's going on, G? Oh yeah, were you out in Ohio? I know Ohio got some snow last night, cause the my hunting guide that I went out hunting with in 2023 posted a video this morning. You got a good dusting of snow out there. Yeah, my kids they shoot crossbow, so they I have them using the Muzzy Torque bits, the Muzzy Torque broadheads. Swear to God, guys, they're good broadheads. The deer my son shot, he shattered the front shoulder of this deer, and the arrow kept going. Like, seriously. I mean, full penetration all the way through. 197 pounds. That's big, dude. That's big. This buck here, when I shot him, he weighed every bit of 250 pounds. Swear to God, no BS. Swear to it. This is my only big buck in PA, man. This is the biggest buck I've ever shot in Pennsylvania. I have another buck that I shot in PA. I will show you. It was my first 8-pointer. First nice 8-pointer, I should say. Give me a minute here. I gotta find it. There he is. He's about 120. That was my first buck. I think I shot him when I was like 19. Well, my first big buck that ate. I always said to my dad growing up, I want to shoot an 8-pointer and I want to get it mounted. I want a nice 8-pointer and I want to get it mounted. That was my first nice 8-pointer, and he got it mounted for me. Oh yeah, dude, I'm telling that this deer was maybe 180 pounds, and he's only a 2.5-year-old deer. This one that's on the wall that you see now. This one, 5.5-year-old deer. And yeah, like I'm saying, every bit of 250 pounds. No, I hunt Pennsylvania. Like I shot 6-pointers, 7-pointers, 5-pointers. I think I have an 8 back there somewhere that I shot, didn't get mounted. And the rifle buck that I shot, I did a European mount on. Yeah, Michigan has some nice deer up there, especially the UP. They have some nice ones up that way. He looks bigger than 130. Yeah. His brow tines, dude. His brow tines are nice. Each brow tine are bladed. I am proud of that buck right there. I'm so proud of that deer. That deer told me I know what I'm doing. It's a mountain buck. If you can shoot a mature Pennsylvania mountain buck, you know what the hell you're doing. So those people that were in my live the other day saying I don't know what I'm doing, I need to do this, I need to grunt, I need to rattle, I need to change spots, I need to do this, that. There's proof that I know what I'm doing. Sorry. Especially a 5.5-year-old buck. This deer, he was 15 yards. Broadside. Yeah, that's a green screen now. That is. That's not. What, walking up on that big 9-pointer? Oh. You know that saying, how they always say, oh man, ground shrinkage. He got bigger and bigger and bigger. To the point where I was like, holy shit. Like, dude, his neck was huge. Yeah, they're all bow kills. Yep. The 8-pointer I have hanging in my backside of my shed, that's a rifle buck. I shot that one probably 15, 16 years ago. The squirrels are getting to the antlers because I have them hanging outside. Yeah, they're all bow kills. Oh, Illinois, man, that's just, you're in the land of the giants out there, dude. That's giant territory, man. It honestly, that when I went on my deer hunt and I paid for it, my two state choices were Ohio or Illinois. I still want to go to Illinois, but I want to go to Pike County, Illinois. That they're just giants up there. Thank you, Luke. But yeah, land of the giants in Illinois. Iowa, those are land of the giants, but I do believe Iowa is a you have to draw your tag. You have to get picked pretty much. Illinois, I don't think you have to do that. I mean, it would really suck if I would go and buy a hunt to go on a hunt and turn around and not be able to actually hunt because... Have a good one, 16. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate you. I'm probably gonna end the live here real soon. I'm freezing my butt off. I have the door open so the heat's not staying in here. So I'm probably gonna end my live and go in and warm up. I have to leave to go pick my daughter up from school here in a little bit. There you go, Luke. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, man. Hopefully you get them. Holy mackerel. How's it going, bud? Hey, I don't know if you were here, but here's a buck that I shot yesterday. Nothing crazy. Something to be proud of. Put meat in the freezer. Yeah, thank you. And I got the rest of got the meat all quartered up and stuff sitting on the table. How's it going? G-Go, how's it going, buddy? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you all for hitting that like button and subscribing if you did. I can't tell if you subscribe until after a live, unless you tell me. But thank you if you did. Make sure you turn that bell notification on so you know when I go live next or post my next video. I will be live tomorrow in the morning. I'm probably going to go hit my private land spot up again, because I know there's a crap ton of doe over there. Probably go do that. Try to put a tag on another tag on one. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Oh, heck yeah, man. Nothing like home butchering. It's the best. Now anymore, man, it's some money to get your deer butchered. Not only that, you don't even get your meat back. Yep, I mainly make deer jerky and burger. Thank you, Bruce. Have a good one, buddy. I appreciate you. Good luck if you're going out hunting. I'll be out tomorrow morning, so hopefully pay attention that I'll go live. I actually got my camera arm in the other day. That's what I was using yesterday. That's why I was showing you a little bit more around my little setup. So I'll be able to show you guys a little bit more. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. Thank you. So hopefully tomorrow I can put a tag on a doe and put some more meat in the freezer. And then I'm probably going to let my oldest take a day off of school so he can go. I just don't know about waking up early in the morning and taking him. That's the only thing. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, we still need luck. My boys need luck. Awesome, Bruce. I'll see you there, buddy. Yeah. Took my son out the other day in the afternoon. We saw 6. 5 doe and a spike buck. Unfortunately, they were way too far. But I'm glad that he actually seen deer while he was out hunting, because I was scared of that. I was like, man, we really need to see something so it piques his interest, to keep him wanting to go hunting. And thank God we seen him, because now he's like, Dad, I want to go hunting. Come on, let me go. And I'm like, yeah, buddy, just give me a little bit here. Oh, all right, Bruce. Well, good luck. Eat a good lunch. Drink some coffee. Get warm. And get back out there, because I'm telling you, man, they're going to be moving. They're going to be moving. Yeah. Yeah, and I blew it on, I was real young. My dad and I bear hunted this one area that's a big swamp in the Poconos. We bear hunted it for the 3-day bear season, and I saw nothing but deer and buck the 3 days of the bear season. And I begged my dad. I said, man, can we please go back there? I said, I know we can shoot a deer. I seen so many deer, so many buck. Be like, I know we'll tag one. So, we hiked back all the way back there. Here, there's a hunting club not too far from where we were hunting. They came down bear hunting when we were there on a Tuesday. Well, they waited until the season ended on a Thursday, and they hiked all the way back, and they stole my climber and they stole my dad's climber out of the trees. So my dad got pissed off. He walked all the way back to the truck. I said, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to sit at the bottom of my tree. I saw probably 10 or 15 deer. I was just getting glimpses of them. And I got cold, and I said, well, I'm going to go back to the truck, warm up. I got all the way back to the truck. My dad opened his door up and goes, you see anything? Where is it at? I said, nothing. I didn't see nothing. And by the time I said that, I looked up, and probably about 100 yards up from the truck on the access road was this freaking giant. He was at least 10, 12 point. He was huge. He was wide. I said, Dad, there's a buck right there. He goes, well, shoot it. There I went, freehand, like this. I could have went up, leaned on like the truck, shoot him, because we were right there. It was woods all around us. Oh, freehand I was, and pow! Freaking dude, this deer reared up on his hind legs, took off. Didn't find blood, didn't find nothing. I tracked him for probably 200-300 yards. Me and my dad both did. Never found him. He was, I want to say, probably 150 to 160 inch deer. He was huge. All right. I have a compound bow. Yeah, he was big, man. I missed him. I was really disappointed in that. That was the biggest buck I've ever got a chance to shoot at. And then I missed a really, really, really big 6 with the bow. I hit him real high. Hit him up in like pretty much no man's land. The arrow was covered in nothing but fat and fur. And, or hair, whatever you want to say. But that buck, he was probably 130 inches just as a 6-point, man. He was probably almost 2 foot tall. His mass was like this, and he held his mass up through his brow tines and each of his points. Just huge. And he was probably a 6-7-year-old deer. His body, he looked like a freaking horse. That's how big he was. What's going on? Thank you, thank you. Oh. This is the buck that I shot yesterday. Nothing huge, small, probably 80, 90 inches. Typical PA mountain buck. But, whew. Alrighty guys, I'm freezing. I'm cold. I gotta go in and warm up, get ready to go pick my daughter up from school. So thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate all of yous. Till tomorrow morning, hopefully you guys subscribe. See you then. So good luck, stay safe. Do me a favor, please leave some deer out there for me so I can tag 2 more and my kids can get some. Appreciate you. See you later. Have a good day. Awesome. See you later, guys.